Hello everyone, it's Brian with Critical Cards. I wanted to show you some stuff in case you wanted to work with wood or metal or even do some cosplay. Like I said, I have a whole art studio in which I make stuff, some cosplay weapons and things like that. I'm going to swing this back around very slowly. Okay, so what I'm going to be showing you is not the high-end stuff, not the expensive stuff, but what you can do to just kind of get going. And so this is all a caveat. This is your decisions to make whether you want to buy these things. And obviously you should be trying to follow safe protocols, especially if you're using something that isn't the high-end expensive wood and metal working things. So the first thing that does help is to have a very, very sharp knife. So I use an X-Acto knife because I can choke up on it and I can get a lot of control, but you do need to have it sharp. The more dull it is, the more it might catch on something, and then you're trying to pull on it. You get that temptation to pull on it, and next thing you know, you might have hurt yourself. The next thing to point out is sometimes like there's little itty bitty nails and things or little adjustments you want to make to a screw, and so you can use, this is the more proper thing to use, which is a die, and so you place it right there on top of the nail or something like that. And then you tap it with a hammer. But in a pinch, you can use needle nose pliers, and if you can see, the needle nose plier gets very small right there, and you can tap, tap, tap. I recommend to everybody to keep all your old toothbrushes and your old socks. They're wonderful. You can use it to get into little crevasses. You can use it sometimes to do these little effects. And obviously with a sock, there's many, many different things you can do with a sock. But one of the things you can do is you can, well, first of all, put on a glove and then put some acetone on a sock, and you can shine up some brass. You can do all kinds of things like that, and even has its own texture. Some of the other things you'd want to do is get some sandpaper, and if you don't know, sandpaper comes in different coarseness. So this is very coarse, and you wouldn't want to use very coarse on something that's as nice as this, but you want to try and maybe say this edge doesn't perfectly come to the end. You're kind of a perfectionist like I am, and so you can go and very carefully saw it off. Well, sand it off, sorry. And then there's a bunch of other things you can use, like wood stains, which I'm not using on these treasure chests. I'm not going to use wood stain. And I actually also recommend regular old duct tape. Duct tape is, you can cut it in very small pieces and it holds together, and it doesn't, you can even cut circles. And so you can use it to cover things in case you want to do something like polyurethane spray. I recommend for any kind of, you want to seal the wood away from water, or you just want to seal the wood from some scratches. And like these treasure chests, I'm going to be covering it with 3 layers. So that accidental scratches, look at that, doesn't do anything, and water, obviously water or say wine or soda would just bead right off. So that's it. That is just, I wouldn't say ghetto, but that is like something that's more achievable. Some of these tools you can use to work with wood or metal. And this has been a 4-minute video, so I'm trying to wrap it up. I really hope you're telling some friends about us, because we are not done with the Kickstarter yet, and we haven't really reached any stretch goals, and we really do need your help. Here's a little bit of some of the other cosplay items that I've made. I apologize, I'm going to rotate the phone. So this is kind of a little minigun, like a Fallout type weapon that I've made. This is kind of a, once again, I guess sort of Fallout again. And there's like magnifying glasses that are used for the scope and little exhaust, nice little things like that. And I've made a lot of different various items and things like that. Okay, that's been that. Thank you for watching a 5-minute video. And here's a zoom. Whee! Thank you for watching the video.